In this video, I'm going to be doing an updated top 10 best buy now cards right now in NBA 2K23 My Team. What a buy now card is a card that you can purchase off the auction house for under 100,000 MT, and they're considered a buy now if you can just buy them right away instead of having to go bid on a card like a Luka Doncic or a Bull, a new card from today like a T-Mac, a Vince Carter. You got to go ahead and bid on those cards, maybe 200-300, millions of MT for some cards, but these are just going to be the top 10 cards in the game you can find for a buy now price, which is anything under 100k. And also, like I said, it's updated because the last time I did one of these videos, the best buy now cards in the game have completely changed because a lot of the buy now cards have been dropping in price a lot, and there's been some cards that were bids but are now coming down to the buy now price of under 100,000 MT. So coming in at the number 10 spot, it seems really low for a card like Ricky Davis, who's an amazing offensive shooting guard. He's 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. Like, to have this card at number 10 just goes to show you how many great buy now cards are in the game right now, because Ricky Davis is an elite offensive card with the Seth Curry base, the Oscar Robertson upper on very quick timing. He's also got great dribble sigs, all around an amazing offensive buy now card for only about 50,000 MT. Might actually be a little bit lower nowadays because, like I said, the market is a lot lower. At the number 9 spot is going to be the new Cedric Maxwell, a card that's actually fairly cheap, I will say, for how good of a small forward card he is. He's 6'8" at the 3 with a 7-foot wingspan. You take a look at his stats and his badges, very well rounded, but I will say the main thing about Cedric Maxwell definitely has to be his animations. He's got the O'Shea base with the Rudy Gay upper, one of my favorite jump shots in the game. It's just so easy to time, and I feel like you can green pretty much every shot you take wide open. And then he's also got the normal leaner. He's got the Carmelo Anthony size up, which is okay, could be a little bit better, but he does have that Curry escape, which is great. Dame behind the back. He's got the quick drops off one. He's got the front clutches. Tendencies maybe not the best in the world, but just all around great stats, badges, animations for Cedric Maxwell. And the card's only about, I think, 20,000 MT, maybe even a little bit cheaper now. So for only 20k, I think Cedric Maxwell, yes, he can play the shooting guard position, which he normally can, but I still think Cedric gonna be a top 10 buy now card in the game. At the number 8 spot, a card, like I said, that before was over 100,000 MT. Like, this Brook Lopez card was consistently like 150 to 175, and now you can find him for about like 100,000 MT on the auction house. I'm actually looking right now, and you can find a pink diamond Brook Lopez that you can evo for 75,000 MT. So what you can do is just buy the pink diamond and then do the 2 evos, and then you do get his dark matter version. But I do see a couple dark matters for 100,000 MT buy now, so this card's actually going to be great for a buy now. 7'1" at that center position, 7'5" wingspan. I was going to put that pink diamond Peter card, the Peter Gudmundsson. I was going to put him, but I do think Brook Lopez is slightly better at that center position just because of his jump shot. It's such a knockdown release with the Bielitsa base, the Brook Lopez upper on very quick timing, and then he's actually got some pretty good dribble sigs. He can move for a center card. He's got quick drops off one. He's got front clutches, but mainly just his size on the defensive end, and does have a very easy jump shot to green in the catch and shoot, and he's one of the only few, really good buyout dark matters currently in the game. At the number 7 spot, though, is going to be the Thurro Bailey. Just an amazing all-around power forward, small forward card. He's 6'11" with a 7-foot wingspan, has a great player model in game. That's probably one of the best things about this card, is the fact that he does have an elite level player model. Stats are super well rounded. Even though it's only 90 in the defensive category, it could be a little bit higher, but Thurro Bailey plays way better defense than that in game, and also his tendencies really aren't the greatest either. But I can tell you guys right now, Thurro Bailey is going to be an elite level defender. He's really good at getting into the basket. He's super athletic with 92 strength, 95 vertical, 95 speed, 95 acceleration, and they did go ahead and give him a really good jump shot with the Tobias Harris base, the Cedi Osman upper on very quick timing, and then he also does have the Curry size up. He's got the John Wall escape, so he can actually move at a very high level for a Thurro Bailey card. And this guy is only about 40,000 MT, which is extremely good value for the Thurro Bailey. At the number 6 spot, I wasn't really sure where to put this card, but the Big Z, it's hard to rank this card because in some people's hands, he can be like the best buy now card in the game just because he's 7'3" at the shooting guard position. He can also play small forward, and that's what's going to make him so overpowered and so glitchy. But then in other people's hands, they're not too good with him. Like me personally, I do like him because, you know, if you know how to mash and you can really take advantage of his size, you know, his wingspan, his height, like all that type of stuff, and his mashing, he can be so effective on offense and also a great defender. And you can run him in a whole different type of lineups and just use a bunch of different cards, you know, kind of out of position where you wouldn't normally play them, like a Thurro Bailey at power forward or even an AK at power forward. You know, you can run Alonzo Mourning at the 4. Like there's just so many different cards you can run with Big Z in your lineup because he's 7'3" and he gives you that size. I wasn't really sure where to put this card. I do think he comes in at number 6, right at that 100,000 MT range. At the number 5 spot though, I'm very surprised that Dark Matter Shea is a buy now. I was not expecting this card to be a buy now. Like Vince Carter, he's about 300,000 MT. That makes sense. Vince is an elite shooting guard. But the fact that Shea is a buy now, I'm actually pretty shocked at. I was not expecting Shea to be a buy now. He's an amazing 6'6" point guard, 6'11" wingspan, all around great stats and badges. Like this card has no flaws when it comes to his stats and his badges. Can maybe use a little bit higher strength and a little bit higher block, but I mean, he's got pretty much perfect stats and badges. Jump shot, it's going to be his own base and his own upper, but I do think it's a really good jump shot on very quick timing. He's also got amazing dribble sigs for a 6'6" card. Kyle Lowry size up, the tray escape. He can move at a very high level. Great at getting to the basket with the quick drops off 1. The front clutches as well. Defensive tendencies, maybe not the best in the world, but offensively going to be one of the best buy now cards in the game. I got him at number 5. At the number 4 spot though is going to be the Hikaru Turkoglu. He's going to be a point guard, small forward, 6'10" with a 6'11" wingspan. The reason why I have Hikaru Turkoglu over Shea is just because of his size. He's 6'10" at that one spot, and we all know that height does rule the game, or at least for most people. Like, you know, if you want to run the meta cards, height does run the game right now. So Hikaru Turkoglu got that size. He's got an amazing jump shot. I would say even a better release than what Shea has with the John Stockton base, the Trae Young upper on very quick timing is such a fast jump shot and also super easy to time. And then he's got the Kyle Lowry size up and the Steph Curry escape. So very similar dribble sigs to the Dark Matter Shea card. Also guys, when I'm recording this video, Shea is a buy now. There's only a couple up on the auction house for about 100,000 MT. Maybe when you guys are watching this, I'm recording this Friday day, kind of night. Maybe when you guys are watching this, he'll be a lot lower. Maybe he'll be more expensive because I know he's like right around the 100,000 MT range. Same thing with the Big Z card. So they're not like, maybe they won't be buy nows when you guys check the auction notes or if you're looking on the auction notes, but I have seen both these cards for buy nows when I'm recording this video. Just want to clarify that. So if you don't want to count them, you don't have to. I'm just saying I've seen them for buy nows. They might have been bought out. They might not be buy nows when you guys are watching this video, but yeah, I do think they should be included because if they're not buy nows, they're like 110,000 MT at the most. But coming in at the number 3 spot is just going to be a really solid opal card, and that is the Galaxy Opal AK-47, small forward, power forward, 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, gives you that elite level defense. He's got a knockdown jump shot with the O'Shea base, the Mal Bridges upper on very quick timing. He's got the Trey fade, the Trey dribble sigs. I mean, we know what AK-47 can do. Just one of the best two-way cards in my team for only like 30 to 35k is what this card's going for, and that is extremely good value for AK-47. At the number 2 spot though is going to be the Galaxy Opal Marc Gasol. He was the number 1 spot on the last time I did one of these videos, but I do think there's a new best buy now card in the game, and that's going to be the Galaxy Opal Brian Scalabrine. I don't think he's a lot better than Marc Gasol, because, you know, Mark's still 7'1" at the center position, 7'4" wingspan, and I like using Marc Gasol a lot. I think he's great offensively, provides really good defense, he's pretty quick on the court, and does have a great jump shot and really good dribble sigs, and I think you can argue he's the best buy now card in the game. But in my opinion, this Scalabrine card is so overpowered. A 6'9" small forward, only a 6'9" wingspan, but if you take a look at this card, he is pretty much a perfect small forward. Like, I can't find really anything about this card that I'm like, oh, that's a huge flaw. I mean, I guess the 84 block you could say is a little bit low, but everything else is such high for the stats. He's got great badges all around. Tendencies are maxed out on defense, 95 driving dunk tendency, an amazing jump shot, has that Jonathan Bender jump shot, but on very quick timing. He's got the best dribble sigs in the game, MJ dribble style, Steve Francis size up, Trey escape, Dame behind the back, quick drops off 1, front clutches. He's pretty much a maxed out card animations wise, and he also does have 25 Hall of Fame badges. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about my top 10 buy now cards in the game right now, and let me know maybe some other buy now cards you guys think are super elite and could definitely be in this top 10. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.